So rarely, if ever, do you find the combination of luxury, elegance, and comfort. In this case, we found it. Welcome to Via Nicola. And before I start, I wanted to thank Ogar Coach in Westlake Village for this incredible G80, by far one of the best cars I've ever driven. We are standing outside of this incredible 4,600 square foot, 4-bedroom, 5-bath home on 2/3 of an acre in beautiful Palermo, which is in Dos Vientos, which is in Newbury Park, right outside of LA. Now, the first thing you're going to notice in this home, which is pretty damn cool, is when you talk about dramatic entrances and dual staircases, you got it right here. And if you look at the detail on each riser, it's custom done. Off to the left, you have your home office. You could use it for whatever you want, but what I love about it is it has an entrance to the backyard. And what's really cool about the design of this home is every single area, for example, the dining room, the family room, the kitchen, all has its own private entrances. Off to the right, you have the guest quarters, which is great too. It has its own private entrance, so if your guests want to dine and dash, they can go right out into the driveway, into the street, and leave. It has its own ensuite bath, walk-in closet. There's a powder room to the right. Then we enter into one of the main living areas, formal dining with beautiful views of the backyard, which we will get to. You have the living room with my iPad that shouldn't be here, but that's okay because this is live. Okay, so if you're a drinker, this is cool, but if you're not a drinker, this is even cooler. You could have a little coffee station here, frosted glass, a lot of storage. Now, what I love, there's so many things I love about this home, but when we walk into the kitchen, most kitchens have a big island. Most islands are raised. Most raised islands have stools. So imagine if you had a 94-year-old grandparent sitting on a stool or a toddler, and they're sitting on a high stool and they face plant. In this kitchen, that's not the case. You have a normal size island. I mean, granted, if Graham or little toddler Steven falls and face plants, they're gonna still get hurt, but it's not gonna be as bad if it was a high island. Every detail of this house is like really, really beautiful. These are custom quartz countertops. I like quartz countertops because granite is beautiful, but if you spill like red wine on granite, it stains. This does not stain. You have Bosch appliances throughout. You have random spaces for random things that you will never ever use, but you have space for the things. And yes, being Italian, I'm a little partial, right? You make a big dish of pasta, right? Big thing, a big bowl. How are you gonna go from here to there unless you have biceps like mine? So in other words, you have a pot filler. So you take the pot out of here, okay? Deep drawers, custom drawers, put it here, turn the water on, bing, bang, boom. You got your pasta pot filled. You have huge pantry. You have direct access to one of the most beautiful garages I've seen in a long time. And it's great. Groceries, grocery bags, come right from the garage into the pantry, put it away. All of this opens up to the great room, which obviously, if you're entertaining, if you have guests over, hanging out on a Sunday, watching The Godfather, there's a whole Italian theme going on here. Now, another good point is you saw the dramatic staircase over there. You have a secondary staircase that goes up to the guest bedrooms. In fact, let's go up there. Your guests, your secondary bedrooms have their own wing, which is over here. Each room has its own balcony. Each room has its own walk-in closet. This bedroom has this bathroom. That bedroom in here has its own bath, its own walk-in closet, and I don't know if I just said it, but each room, check this out, has its own locked door. Balcony. See, I'm an expert in real estate. I know how to unlock doors. Look at the views you have from this bedroom. I've said it before in some of my other videos, but when I become president, I'm gonna make it a law. All laundry rooms have to be upstairs. There's laundry rooms and there's laundry rooms. This is a special one. This is the type of place you won't mind folding clothes, washing clothes, using bleach, all that, because this is like luxury. Throughout the house, you have a ton of storage. You have a giant closet over there for linens and towels and bedding. You have a workout room over here. Then you enter the primary suite. Now, this is a big reveal. Not only is the primary suite gorgeous, the custom colors, the size, the views of the backyard, but this primary bedroom was custom configured. Now normally you have a space here, right? Goes into a sitting area, which sitting areas are nice, but I'll do you one better. Come with me. On my left, you have a walk-in closet, but on my right, big reveal, drum roll please, this is a closet. This is like being a Cartier or Tiffany or the finest stores in Beverly Hills. You have your jewelry section here. You have views in the backyard. You have natural light. If you put on makeup, I know for my wife and girls, the best light is natural light. This has it all. I mean, when do you ever see a chandelier like this in a closet? You see the chandelier is an example that no detail in this home has been overlooked. It's luxury, it's class, but it's warm. That's what I said at the beginning. And then when you're here in person, you walk into the primary bath, and I'm telling you it has like Four Seasons, Ritz-Carlton written all over it. I mean, you find bathrooms like this in like 5-star resorts. The shower, click below to make me turn on the water. Not gonna do it, my hair looks too good today. But look at the shower, rain shower, this thing for, you know, that. You've seen the downstairs, you've seen the upstairs. What haven't we seen? Oh, the backyard. Hope it's not a buzzkill. If you think this backyard is a buzzkill, something is definitely wrong with you. So you have a jacuzzi here, right? Which is beautiful, custom tile work, grassy area over here, sitting area. But then we walk this way. I've been to parties here where there are a lot of people and there's so much room. This monstrous grilling area, cooking area, and this is like, you don't get any more solid than this. And check out this pool. This is really cool too about the pool, no pun intended, but this has a beach entry, right? So if you have little ones or you just want to relax and cool off, you could sit here. There's a hole for an umbrella. This turns into its own little mini resort. Now we're shooting this in the daytime, obviously. At night, this backyard becomes magical with this glass rock fire pit, nice and cozy. There's lighting features and water features and lit up water features. The lighting in the pool is spectacular. So typically with a pool this size, there's no grassy area. A lot of times you step from the house into the pool. That's not the case here. This layout was so well designed and well thought out. You even have room for this. So there you have it, Via Nicola in the Palermo tract in Dos Vientos in Newbury Park. Dos Vientos is important, that means 2 winds, and why that's important is in the middle of the summer when it's 110 degrees in the valley, it's about 83 degrees here, never gets too hot, never gets too cold, you still can play by the pool, but you don't have to things spontaneously combusting. That was a big word. So, a lot I didn't show you in this house. If you have any questions, anything you want to see, if I could help in any way, feel free to contact me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.